My name is Sam Chu. I work for Network Rail. I'm in the central asset management function, so we are responsible formally for being sort of in control of helping out the routes and that sort of thing. These days we're more of a service, so we offer various things to the routes now, but the routes have a lot more power, so we're in charge of trying to give various asset management services to the different routes now. So the presentation that I found the most interesting was the keynote presentation yesterday from Ausgrid. That was a fascinating insight into how an organisation had managed to get an entire culture of asset management rolled out and do it very successfully with a lot of hard graft and a lot of hard work. But over 7 or 8 years after that, they're starting to see some results now, and it's inspirational. It's fascinating to see that if you keep on plugging away at it, you can have the sort of results that have been touted for quite a long time. So it's very good to see. That was a really interesting talk. The overall impression I have of the conference is it's a very interesting place. There's obviously a lot of time for networking. There's a lot of people here that are fascinating to chat to, give different aspects, different views of the asset management world and how to do different things. And it's just a very interesting, vibrant place. I think the things that I'll be taking back, 1 or 2 contacts, and just having learned some very interesting things. Again, sort of about culture and some of the less tangible things. But often, I think asset management is seen as something that involves a lot of modelling, a lot of things like whole life cost and lots of these kind of buzzwords. But at the same time, there's a lot of cultural aspects. There's a lot of very difficult things to really discuss and really think about in the thing that's I think have been actually discussed very well here. So I've taken away quite a lot of that. I think it's beginning to get there. It's something that is. I think, again, those sort of more tangible things with asset management, people see the benefit of those and understand that they can have a good effect. I think there is a little bit of reluctance. I think the rail industry is something that is quite conservative in many ways, and it can be quite hard to change cultures, change traditional ways of working and things like that. And I think that it's beginning to have an effect, but I think it needs a lot more effort, a lot more push, a lot more understanding of the overall way that things should be working and things like that. But we will get there in the end, I think. I was somewhat aware of the international work that's going on in asset management. Obviously Australia has a very big scene sort of for asset management. I think, I don't know so much about other countries, but to see so many different nationalities here at the conference, and as well to hear about some of the things that are going on elsewhere. It's always interesting to see the challenges that other people, there was a chap yesterday who was talking about in Peru, how they have 3 different types of terrain. They've got desert and jungle and then sort of the more temperate regions, and it's sort of again hearing him talk about that and the completely different ways that they have to try to do asset management, things like maintenance, in order to get the same results that we would here in a much more temperate climate is again sort of fascinating. So yeah.